easy peasy lemon squeezy target for the enemies. We all make mistakes in work, school, and also Valorant. We even have a quote that says mistakes makes you stronger. But is that really true? No. Making mistakes alone won't let you anywhere unless you find them and fix it. Well, if you keep doing the same mistakes in Valorant, you're going to be a silver gold hard stock for your entire life. You want it? Of course not. Who wants it? We all want to climb up the high ranks, right? That's why in today's video, I'm going to show you common mistakes that are ruining your game. Let's not waste more time and head right into the video. The first common mistake between Valorant players, especially low elo ones, is bad crosshair placement. Crosshair placement means to adjust your crosshair based on the situation, angle, where the enemy is, and where he might pick. For example, let's say that you want to pick Fracture B-side as an attacker. Well, in this situation, when the barrier drops down, there is only one angle that you should be worried about. And usually, players like to wide swing this angle, so we put our crosshairs a bit wider than usual. Another thing about crosshair placement is to always try to adjust and put your crosshair at the enemy's head level and stop looking at enemy's feet, please. It's really the basics that really matter. If you don't know the basics well, you can't learn more. Well, if your crosshair placement is poor, I have a good news for you. There are two ways to improve your crosshair placement in Valorant. The first one is to play more deathmatches and always try to go for the head of the enemy and try to burst fire or click fire without spraying, because it really helps you. And the second way to improve your crosshair placement is watching pro players. By watching pro players and tournaments, you will eventually learn about maps, angles, different positions, different crosshair placements, and more if you pay attention. Next time you're watching a pro player's stream, try to watch how he adjusts his crosshair in different angles and situations. The second common mistake in Valorant, which is holding a lot of players back, is not communicating. I'm sure that we have all been in games that people just don't talk. This issue is really common, especially in low elo. I really don't know why, but the players just don't like to talk. If you're one of those players, please stop it right now and connect that microphone as fast as possible in your next rank match. Don't be shy and connect that microphone and turn it on even though no one is talking. And try to be the IGL for your team. Analyze the enemy team, give suggestions and ideas in voice comm to your teammates. By taking the full control and becoming the IGL of your team, I don't mean to boss around. We don't want to order around, we just want to suggest a plan or idea and do it if the team agrees. So guys, for this round, let's use our Killjoy's ult and push B as fast as possible, because they are not good at defending B sites. And with the Killjoy ult, we can easily push the site. You tell something like this to your teammates, and if the plan works, that's awesome. And if it doesn't, don't worry about it. You are doing your best. And the next common mistake in Valorant, which even Radiant and Immortal players do it, is wasting mollies. Mollies are really good for stopping enemies from pushing, forcing them to come out of a corner, or even killing the enemies, why not? I've seen a lot of players throwing their mollies just after hearing one footstep, which they are completely wasting their molly. The best way to fix this mistake is always ask yourself before throwing an ability or molly, ask yourself that, why am I throwing this? I'm telling you this because I know that half of the mollies that you guys throw, there is no reason behind it. One of the best times to throw your molly is when the enemy use a revealing ability, such as the Sky's Dog, Sova's Drone, Sova's Recon, and etc. By throwing your molly after they use this kind of abilities, you are delaying enemies' push and you have time to reposition yourself. And the next common mistake in Valorant is called instant crouching. I'm sure all of us heard players saying that crouch is not good, and if you're a crouch addict, try to unbind the crouch button and play without it, which seems like a good way to fix your crouch habit, but in fact, it's not. To be fair, crouching is really good in video games, especially in Valorant, but only if you do it correctly. Otherwise, it's not good. We have two types of crouching. The first one is wrong, which a lot of players do it, and the second one is right, which pro players do it. The first one is the instant crouching one, which a lot of players do it. Instant crouching is to crouch and shoot at the same time, or first crouch and then shoot, which is completely wrong. By doing the instant crouch, you are going to make yourself an easy peasy lemon squeezy target for the enemies. Even if you kill the first guy, the teammate of him is going to trade you. The reason behind it is that instant crouching, it slows you down and you don't have the mobility anymore when you're standing. But in the second type of crouching, which I call it perfect crouching, when you shoot around 3 or 4 bullets and you see that you can't control the gun anymore, when you shoot 3 or 4 bullets while you're standing, you crouch and continue to spray. By doing this perfect crouch, you are crouching in order to control your spray, and by doing this perfect crouch, your sprays are going to be much more accurate in the game. Let's go again. You're standing, you shoot 3 or 4 bullets. In order to control your spray, you crouch, you continue your spray, and control the spray with your mouse. That's it. That's the perfect crouch you need to learn. In your next game, try to use it while you're spraying and see the difference. Trust me. And the last common mistake which I'm going to talk about in this video is overvaluing kills. Getting kills in Valorant is really important because it's a tactical shooter, but all of us have those kind of days that it's just not our day. Our aim is not good enough for some unknown reason, but we try to play the game and help the team as much as possible. Or even sometimes in the leaderboard after the game, you can see a player that has less kills is ranked higher than a player who has more kills. That's because of the impact that both players have in the game. For example, this leaderboard right here. As you can see, Sova has less kills, but he's sitting higher in the leaderboard than other players. I'm not the only one who believes this, because Tariq thinks the same as me.
One guy was coming, and he was like actively trying to win the game, like in terms of like having people work together, like setting up the round or like suggesting ideas. But he had like 1 or 2 kills, and then this other kid that had like maybe like 8 or 9 was just saying, get a kill, you're trash, you're trash. How about you shoot them? Stop talking. So it's like, bro, this is so like one guy that's trying to, like, the guy that has 1 kill and is constantly calming and trying to win, I feel like is a way better teammate than someone who's just like tilted toxic with like 5 kills. Well, if he's like owning, then I guess we can't. Yeah, I mean, generally speaking.
But guys, remember, at the end of the day, you should kill the enemy, whether directly or indirectly. And that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching until here. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe my channel for more content like this in future. Sorry for the lack of content. I'm on a trip right now, so please understand me. Like always, thanks for watching, and I see you in my next videos. Stay strong.